Okay. So we have yeah, so right now uh Twitch is showing me. Oh, hey, looks like we got some people on, guys. I apologize here. We are hitting some major snafus here on this new setup. And hey, Bob, you still with me?
I'm still with you. I am.
All right.
Lit-
Can you guys that are watching here on Twitch, can you let me know if you guys can hear on that side and you hear my friend Bob?
I'm bringing Twitch back up real quick. I just took the Bluetooth out for news because I'm a news junkie.
Yeah, we'll talk about some stuff there too, you know. And then hopefully if we get this figured out, you know, we could maybe we'll do here. We'll have to just do a shorter stream and we'll go from there. So,
Yeah, you try.
yes, it is working on YouTube. Now, I just got to see if I can hear audio on that side. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hey, looks like we got audio on that side too. All right. So I'm gonna close that out. Well, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So anyhow, yeah. Let's go ahead, Bob. Bob, you still there?
Oh yeah. I'm here. I'm just double checking for a second. There, it sounded like you were having an echo.
Oh yeah. I hear everything fine here on my end. So let's
Okay.
go.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. No echo. I'm not giving a.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Every once in a while, I hear a little backfeed.
Huh?
But I don't know. I don't know if that's Discord or whatever. You know what I mean?
As bad as
Like
it was earlier.
yeah, like the audio peaks and stuff like that. So
I think part of it is I'm turning, like I said, my threshold. Just
uh
to,
yeah,
like,
your threshold my threshold might be a little too high too. So let me just check on the mic side here.
huh?
Where is the threshold setting in OBS?
I turned it down in Discord.
Oh, you turned it down in Discord. Okay. All right. So let's go. Yeah. All right. So anyhow, hey guys, thank you. I apologize. We are live here. And normally I would not be having this much snafu, but I got a new laptop for my birthday, and I got it on last Friday. I was supposed to be live on Saturday, and I got a so the laptop's good, but I bought a 4 terabyte Samsung drive, and because with the speeds and with all this running all the stuff off of the laptop, I wanted to make sure I had enough storage space. So I got the new drive, and I put it in the laptop. I moved Windows over to that new drive. I rebooted it. It booted once, and as I was running Discord to test everything out, it literally gave me a blue screen of death. And
Hey,
yeah, and then I restarted it, and the drive would not boot at that point. So so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna update our things here, and we're gonna change this to birthday. Let me turn. How do I turn that peaking all down in Discord? Under settings,
yes.
settings and devices,
Voice and video and audio.
video and audio. Okay, that's fine. Okay, where are you? Video and audio. Okay, and then I want to go down to um, where am I turning it down in under?
There should be a bar, yellow and green bar. say a threshold.
I do not have that option.
Huh.
I have a mic test. I have input sensitivity. Let's do
Yes.
that. There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah. So it's automatically determining input sensitivity. So all right. Yeah. Let me turn that down just a little bit more because that's still peaking every once in a while.
All right.
Okay. Let me. Does that sound better?
You're fine.
Okay. I just want to make sure it's not peaking too much. I was when I was in VR chat. When I first got VR chat set up and stuff like that, I was doing that, and all of a sudden I started. I was doing some karaoke and it was peaking and stuff like that. So uh, uh, one of the streamers I follow, Celeste, she was helping me get set up and stuff like that. So I've been doing karaoke on Monday nights and stuff like that. Doing a lot of Christian songs and stuff like that. So just doing fellowship with other fellow believers and stuff like that. So
Just be glad, dear viewers, that I don't live in the same spot as Chuck, because Chuck would be like, "You're swearing, Will cease."
yeah, yeah. Yeah. All right. We're gonna update update the titles here. So, okay, Bob. So let's while I'm getting the titles updated here. So, yeah, we wanted to kind of briefly. I know it's been a while since we had a stream together. Just because you've been working for a little while, and I I started a new position and stuff like that, and then trying to build on stuff. Um, we've been doing these different things. So, we and I know we were talking yesterday. We didn't get a long time to really talk last night. I know you and I both kind of agreed that we both thought Kamala would win the electoral college.
Yeah,
Like
I
yeah, I had this feeling Trump was going to win the popular vote, but I just felt that it was going to be the other shift. And
uh
so yeah, but it is definitely interesting times. So God definitely had a different plan, which I'm all for. I am all for.
dude. All I gotta say is, I know it's not very uh Christian of me, but I've been loving the. I've been having the Schadenfreude. I'm not even gonna act like I haven't. I'm watching. It's like watching Cartman get comeuppance. You don't feel bad. You just laugh because he deserves it.
I think what really and I wanted to ask you this, get your thought, because our theological differences are we both consider each other brothers in Christ, but we do have two different theological bents. You're Catholic, I'm Protestant. Now you
Yep.
were Protestant at one point, so let me ask you this: do you think about a week and a half ago, she mocked when the
Oh,
those
the
guys.
long rally.
Yeah. Do you think that when God saw that, do you think he's like, we're not having this yet?
I think it's more. I'm going to go just. I'm not going to try to speak for the Lord. I'm just going to go the human element. All right. There are still, even though a lot of they're not very vocal, there are still a lot of very Christian leftists who often do struggle with being both Christian and a part of the revolution. All right.
Okay.
And her saying you're at the wrong rally literally signaled to them, okay, I don't need to be voting for Kamala Harris because she literally does not support on a fundamental level my belief. Okay? And there's this thing where I'm starting to see more and more Christians, like, that were left-wing Christians, leave the left because of the fact that Christians are tired of our faith, both Protestant and Catholic. We are tired of our faith mocked. We are tired of every time they feel like, every time abortion is mentioned, women's rights in general are mentioned, they always reference A Handmaid's Tale instead of referencing very real, real world examples that they can pull from contemporary places like Iraq, Afghanistan, and how women are expected to dress there.
Okay.
And you're starting to see, I honestly believe a lot of leftists start going, I'm tired of my faith being mocked. Just because I'm Christian doesn't mean I'm the enemy.
Right. And I think the fact that they're primarily I think they have this disdain originally for conservative Christians. I wouldn't say Catholics, but more the evangelical side. They definitely. But I think at this point now they're lumping both Catholics and Protestants together, and they're this kind of we've seen this demonization of Christians for quite some time.
To be fair, they've been wanting to get rid of Catholicism, like the left. Look at how that term originated. It comes from the French Revolution.
Right.
The right, which was Catholic Christian, and the left, which were atheists. These individuals, because they had, like, literally did not talk because they had diametrically opposed ideas. That's also where the modern term of liberal and conservative comes as well.
Right. Yeah, because we know conservatism in Europe is completely different from conservatism here, and liberalism is completely different over there. So.
Like, when we reference liberalism here, we're generally referencing liberty.
Right. Yeah.
But point being, most Christians, like whether they're Catholic or Protestant, don't know the full context of that. They don't know that there are individuals out there who have gone through great lengths, really, to really get Christians and conservatives, just people who generally have views that are generally, and I want to phrase this right, against the revolution for one reason or another. They have to get us to self-center and not want to talk about our beliefs because and to also not vote with our beliefs. All right?
Mhm.
But the trick is, you also got to be careful. Don't fall into the ideological purist camp either. Okay. So this is what they'll do. Okay? I am very pro-life. Alright?
Okay.
I can go stance. My stance is, I'm not, that's not the point of it. The point is, they will look at me and expect to be such a purist that I'm not willing to compromise just save, just in the chance that I will be able to prevent the, abortion from happening over trying to completely stop it. I
Right.
know I'll be able to stop it, but at least I can do is, like, find a way to prevent them from using contraceptive. If that makes sense.
Right. Right. Okay, I can understand it.
And Christians have, for the longest time, been made to feel bad and been demonized for having that exact stand. And for having a stance of, it's okay to compromise just because a compromise is a step towards victory. And that's why that was such a dumb move by Kamala, because I think it really was like one of those, not necessarily the final nail in the coffin for all of them,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a nail in the coffin for a good chunk of them who have been already tired of having their faith mocked for that exact reason, that they're tired of being made to feel like they're not allowed to have their beliefs be followed. They're supposed to just throw our faith to the wayside for the Church of Progressivism.
Okay. Okay. I can see that. So um, I my opinion is I think up until then, I kind of been sitting back and thinking about it, and I really yesterday, even up until like I would say maybe like Wednesday, or no, excuse me, I would say Sunday when I saw your post, and of course I posted that. I'm like, yeah, I still think she could win, and so hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. No,
Oh, yeah, coffee.
let's go. All right. I apologize. I don't have any like little emotes and stuff like that. Hey, thanks, Nether. Appreciate it. So Nether is on one of the people in our chats, and I believe uh so is the EF is in I believe they may be in our Discord also. So yeah. So yeah, Nether's got his own channel. He's a VTuber too.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
so yeah, he does some gaming on the side and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, welcome in, folks. I appreciate you guys. I do apologize, and we're trying to get things set up. I was trying to get things set up here, and it was just this new laptop was just causing problems. But Bob and I we trucked through it. You know, but my mic wanted to kept throwing problems off and restreaming, switching everything over from my desktop to my laptop to offload my VTuber model because actually yes, I am going to be. I actually commissioned one of somebody from the Christian group. Her name is Lightwind. I commissioned her to do a new PNG of Volt for
Oh,
our stream.
eh. I will never take the VTuber pill.
No,
You will be forced to see my ugly mug, and I will apologize.
Yeah, you know me, man. I like my anonymity. I'm okay with only certain people seeing who I am. Not that
I,
you know.
I like breaking phones. What can I say? I like to see my face. They're like, oh god, no, my eyes. Drops the phone. It's I have a deal with phone companies. Granted, I don't see any.
Oh, yeah. Give me a second here. I gotta turn off slow mo here for the chat.
But I am.
Yep.
Uh,
All
I
right, there we go. All right. Let me. Yeah, let me. We'll put that on 5 seconds here. Okay.
look, you want to laugh? I was playing my Surviving Mars, like I said, and I went
Yeah.
and set a whole bunch of built a whole bunch of the standing hydroponic farms,
Mhm.
and totally forgot to add water to the system, and
Oh.
so all of a sudden I'm -38 water, have no water left in my several huge storage
Uh huh.
containers, and oh crap! I forgot. Gotta reinforce the farms with water. Uh,
So is surviving Mars? Is it a? Is it like StarCraft and stuff like that?
it's a city builder.
It's a city builder. Okay.
Think closer to, like city skylines, but you're trying to build a sustainable colony on Mars. So I This game, I decided to challenge myself. All right,
Oh, okay.
I went and had Mars completely terraformed, completely self-sustaining. All right, like the entire there's certain things that just had to be ordered because they couldn't be made without people being here. But everything else, I had my colony good to go to where I had people arrive. The planet was already habitable. It already had built in, like, I just throw things down and the economy is ready to be switched over from a export economy to a tourism
Okay.
research economy.
Let me surviving Mars. Yeah, I remember seeing stuff for it. Give me a second here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, there it
Like
is. Yeah, I do actually have it. I do have
yeah,
I do have surviving Mars. Okay.
I
Uh,
highly. If you like city builders, man, I suggest it. It is the best way I can describe it. For me, because I like just occasionally like to be able to sit down and play something that's not necessarily my usual up in your face. You know what I mean?
mhm.
A run and gun, whatever, whatever. No, I like to sit down and actually use my brain. There's a reason why my channel is called A Nerd in Over 30. Soon to be a nerd in over 40. Talk about that.
Give me a second here. I gotta adjust the volume here because they're saying the mic is cutting audio is cutting out. So I just go ahead and talk, Bob.
No, no worries. Like I said, I'm just in the process of getting everything set
Okay.
up. So,
Yeah.
like,
Let
I
me.
try.
So I
Go
think
ahead.
what's happening, it's probably peaking out. So all right.
On
Does
most
does that sound
nerd.
better, guys?
I don't know if it's me or them.
No, my audio was high, so it was probably peaking out most likely. So it was
Nah,
it was all the way up. So that's why I was thinking it's probably peaking out there. So
yeah.
okay, so we got left Nether so far are added into the game giveaway. So all right, let me get you guys added to the wheel here. Oh, just a little lower. Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Is Bob's okay there? F or left is Bob's okay? Was his the one that was cutting in and out, or was it mine? Okay, so we're gonna add either.
uh,
All right, so how is this gonna work, guys? We I have 11 games to give away. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hopefully maybe some more people will come in here, and it's going to be between we're gonna be doing the giveaway between Twitch and YouTube, and we're going to then uh, I basically have the codes already, and so basically what will happen is we will do the spin for who once we get some more people in, we'll do the spin, and on who gets to pick who will be the one getting the game. So I have those set up here. All right, so I got Neo. Neo, are you on board, brother? Neo's in our YouTube chat, so we are streaming both sides. So the games are through Steam, guys. I hope that doesn't bother you.
totally bothersome. How dare? First of all, fired. Secondly, I hope you go get like a whole lot of like self-reflection done.
Yeah.
Come back actually able to say with a straight face that Galaxy of Games is a good platform.
Galaxy Games is a good platform. I do have a lot of games on there. In fact, I support them. I mean, I think that I wish Steam would allow you to download copies of games. Uh, Oh, it's gotten quiet again. Oh,
Let him
okay. Maybe my side. Okay, Neil, are you in for the game giveaway?
as join game giveaway.
So, Bob, do you want
I
to? I guess yeah. We're not going to add you because you do have a lot of the games. I'm not sure if you have all of them though. Do you want to be put in there?
think about it. You give them games to the viewers. I'm a
Okay.
part of the stream.
Okay, I didn't know. Yes. Also, yes. F left. Thanks for the birthday. So today was actually really good. I did have to work. Unfortunately, life. I just with starting this new position. I actually just for those who are joining us and stuff like that. I was recently promoted at my job. So I am actually a contractor for the state of Pennsylvania. And so I got to I had to like join like a new agency and stuff like that through my job and stuff like that. So all my all my holiday time. Well, I didn't even have holiday time before, but so now I get to earn vacation time. I just don't have enough saved up to take today off because I just started the new position last month in October. So, but that's okay. I'm used to the last 5 years not having any time off. So, for a big
For them
for the
birthday.
yeah for those birthdays for sure. Um.
I don't know what
So
you're talking about.
yeah. So
You want to have a birthday.
getting back to what we were having the topic before, and I don't want to dwell on the politic thing too long because I want to have fun and stuff like that. So let me so um I do agree with you, Bob, that I think that and it's not just on the conservative. I don't think it's just on the Christian side. I think she really also ticked off the Muslims, and
Oh yeah, for sure. But
and
it free Palestine.
yeah, we're
Uh,
not talking about the free. That was never gonna happen with them on the free Palestine side. I'm just thinking more on terms of the for those just your regular average Muslims, just like your regular average Christians. I just think
oh,
you
you're
have
talking a lot of the alphabet mafia. Uh, I guess you could say support, which really doesn't fly with that group.
yes,
So
yeah, yeah. I think that's part of it, but I think on the Christian side, I really think. I think that her rhetoric it just really hurt her, and that was the October surprise, in my opinion. So but yeah, so moving on, I think hopefully, I pray, ultimately the Lord is in control. I'm sure you will not disagree with that. The Lord is in
nope.
control, and we are grateful that hopefully we were um we were spared. And I know it's a temporary reprieve because we don't know what's going to happen in 4 years, and really we don't even know what's. Yeah, we don't. I mean, something could happen to Trump within the next 4 years. I mean, he could still
Let me
go to.
crap. What's in the next 2 months? What are you talking about?
Yeah, he still could go to jail. So yeah,
Like, granted, by the looks of what I've heard, the federally the freaking DOJ dropped their charges, but Letitia James is saying she will not back down.
so yeah, On that point, I think what's going to happen. I don't think he's going to get jail time. I think he is going to get a hefty fine that he's going to have to pay. I don't think because there's been people, I just don't think he's going to because of who he is. I don't think he's going to get jail time. Now, if it were you or I that did that, we'd be in jail in a heartbeat.
Well, it's also the fact that you can tell that those court cases are very politically motivated. A lot of
Yeah,
people are like the way they played out, and the fact that there was so many times where it was blatantly obvious that, like, for instance, Merchant should have recused himself for one reason or another, but refused to do so,
yeah,
or the several times that you had a Like, literally, they would move the goalposts and say, well, here's what's going on. That would fall through. Well, this is what's really, like, that whole, like, take E. Jean Carroll, okay? Just that whole situation. The creating a new law that would allow him to be sued under it. Her
Right.
story not making any sense, but because they're in a Democrat stronghold, they were able to get a jury that would have convicted him regardless of if he was guilty or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
Well,
you have
go ahead.
and then you have the fraud cases with Merchant, how regardless of the fact that banks were saying they were not defrauded, they did their own due diligence, their own reviews proper for anything. Like, there was literally no fraud to be had.
Mhm.
And still, and literally, uh, Merchant instructed the jury that there is, even if they don't agree on what the crime was, they just agreed that Trump committed a crime, which technically are not supposed to, like, you're not supposed to legally be able to do that.
Right.
Like,
Right.
that these are all things that I think, and it would be silly to say that it changed a lot, like millions of people's opinions, in the sense of like a duality, in the sense of like the tens or hundreds type deal. Like, I'm not gonna say it was 10 million plus, but I would believe that 1 or 2 million people were swayed just on witnessing that alone to vote for Trump.
Yeah, I know. In talking with my niece's dad, has been staying with us. Due, due to some personal issues. So him and I were talking this morning about some stuff, and he was, he's uh he's full Dominican. So he was telling me, he's like, that they are, a lot of them are very upset, and they are tired of stuff, and they basically use their vote to vote. So, which is good. I'm glad that people are using their voice to speak up, and that's good.
Well,
But
and
yeah.
here's another thing, like, to kind of touch on the Christian bit, like, how many of these individuals that are here legally from other countries, like Nigerians, so on and so forth, and their children's, like
Mhm.
people from Mexico that have come over legally and so on and so forth, they're all highly Christian. They're all highly Catholic Christian.
Yeah, true, true. I mean, that's actually a very good point. So, and and I know, I don't know much about this dinner that everybody supposedly go to, but her stubbing that, plus then her
Oh, the
others.
Catholic dinner, the owl something dinner.
Yeah. So her snubbing that, and then the rhetoric coming out, it's like, I think that really cost her, and that was
Well,
all done within
so the video
almost
that
2 weeks.
the video sent them as a replacement for her appearance. Mind you, of course, I looked into it like a Catholic. Was a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Like, it was a literal slap. It was literal mockery of Catholic, and how the one chick who, the character from Superstar,
Mhm.
like, I don't remember the character because I was never a big SNL fan to begin with, and I never watched that movie.
Okay.
But yeah, her whole that whole bit was just very disrespectful to Catholics. Like, someone went, "Oh, that was a character that went to Catholic school," not, "Oh, that was a character that was fun of Catholic." You know what I mean? Like, that was like, there. I swear there was no thought put in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that. Are you you there?
Oh, I'm here. I'm.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. So I just I'm glad we are where we're at. I know a lot of people are upset. Whichever way you voted, to me as I'm just glad you made your voice known. I just really wish more and more people would realize that I hate this analogy. Oh, my vote doesn't count. You, but your vote does count. Because that determines the local how you vote locally will always run downstream. And stuff like that. So, I think the other thing too, and I don't want to harp on this. I think the other thing that cost her the election was the Democrats snubbing. They pushed away Joe Rogan. They pushed away Elon Musk. They pushed away Tulsi Gabbard. They pushed away Robert
yeah,
Kennedy.
yes, and let's be honest. There's a lot of people, self included, who are worried, I should say, that Trump may get Bobby Kennedy, and that is my concern. I'm not gonna lie.
He might do what to Bobby Kennedy?
They that he might get Bobby Kennedy. If you know what happened to RFK's dad,
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. I don't see that happening. I think because he's going to be focusing more on Bobby is going to be focusing more on like the FDA and health.
no,
Like
no,
he
no, no.
like he
What happened to his dad? His dad literally won his presidential election, and then 2 weeks after he had got into being president elect, was assassinated.
no
And
he wasn't
our
elect.
yeah, Bobby Kennedy had won his election and was about to become was literally a
He was
short.
he was the attorney. He was an attorney general. He was never a president or a president elect. He won his election as the attorney general.
Hold up. 'Cause I could have swore he had.
John F. Kennedy was president, but yeah,
Yeah,
Bobby. No, they had thought he was going to run
he,
as president.
June 1968 when he was running for Democratic presidential election, and it was September 64 before the election. I stand corrected. I thought he had actually won the election. That is
No,
my bad.
nope. Yeah,
But
but yeah. I mean, the thing is, I mean, we are looking at, I mean, really, I mean, we are looking at, yeah, there is the Kennedys do have a negative aspect on the thing. I think that, but I think he was. I think where I think I like him, he's focusing on eating healthier, going after big pharma and stuff like that. So that's what I.
um, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So one of the things that you'll have happen in surviving Mars is you'll have random events. Well, I had one just popping up. Mars Got Talent,
Oh, okay.
and so I went ahead and went with the option that would give everyone like all my colonists a morale boost, and would also give funding for the colony, even though it's not like I need money.
Right.
When I switched my colony over from an export economy to a tourism economy, okay, I haven't bothered to worry about tourism for a little bit, right? Because I don't need it. But that's
Okay.
because I have $432 billion.
Oh.
All right, I we're talking if I want to when I stocked on prefab moist units to quickly get my water production up because the farming, I went and just bought them for my space elevator, and I was mind the space elevator gives you a discount, but I was able to even if I had to use ships and wait for it to come to Mars, I would be dropping money on 1.5 billion on these. All right, on a 16 of them at a time. And that's like a good indicator to how much money I have when getting 6 prefab things only costs like little drop in the bucket to the money I
Mm-hmm.
have.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm like, I don't need to do exports right now. I don't need to do tourism. My television, cultural exports, I should say, is making me more than enough money, as well as just how much I have stacked up. To where if anything does go wrong, I can quickly and like buy what I need to compensate.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if you're into like city builders and
Yeah,
colonies,
I mean, I have, I mean, I play Age of Empires and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
you know,
Well, Age of Empires is more your standard real time strategy. This is not a real time strategy. This is a city builder. This is a you're trying to instead of go forth and conquer, you are literally trying to just create a staining uh, city or colony, whatever it is, that will like you got to worry about your economy. Like let's say it's Tropico. All right, the biggest Tropico is balancing what you're making for exports and internal. Like you don't want to have say oil be your main export because oil will eventually run out, or
right.
any like material like aluminum or things like that. So what you want to do instead is you want to have your economy be a mixture of things like tourism and furniture because you
Mm.
set up forestry spots to make the wood for uh, that, and you set up farms to export like sugar and uh, food crops that are renewable, and you build your economy around that. Like in any one of these, your number one concern is your economy. If you do not have a strong economy, you will not have a strong city, colony, whatever.
So, looking at the game, so looking at like, I'm just trying to get an idea. Give me 1 second here. I want to
You're
respond
good.
here to D here. He sent me a wave hi. So welcome in, appreciate it, D. Thanks for coming by and stopping in. Hopefully, I got you entered into the gaming contest. So, uh, all right. If you guys want to look at the list of games I have available, give me one moment here. I will. I will
Put them
bring.
up on the stream.
What's that?
Put them up on the stream. Fine.
Yes, yes. I'm gonna be
I
doing
swear, you have one job. You also want to make the
that.
stream. If
Hey.
you
So real quick, I kind of want to shift gears here a little bit. And today, of course, today, also what also dropped is my favorite superhero of all times. Superman. We got that dropped today. We have absolute Superman #1, and I've
Picture.
read the comic, and I'm going to be doing this weekend. I am going to be doing a read through and review of it. So but this panel, I had to take a shot of this panel, and when I was showing you earlier, Bob, like this really worked for me as a
Oh, dude,
comic.
like I said, it goes hard, dude. It goes real hard.
Yeah. So like I know we were briefly talking about this, like what I really liked about the new stuff, and I know you haven't read Batman or Wonder Woman. So do you know the whole concept behind the Absolute series? Like basically what's happening?
Nope.
Okay.
Dude, I don't follow main anymore. After they went rogue, I said you're never getting my. I went full Scrooge McDuck. I'm keeping my money, and I
keeping
haven't
you
looked back.
keeping your money. Well, I'm gonna support titles where I am. I know you and I have different opinions about that, but so basically, what they've done is they've stripped out a lot of the elements that, while basically made it harder for them to become the heroes that they are. So, for instance, like Clark was never raised on Earth, but what they did was, uh, instead of the elves being like upper echelon of Krypton, they were the farmers.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
in Batman, instead of them being, his mom and dad being very wealthy, his mom was a social worker and his dad was a teacher. In Wonder Woman, Cersei raised her. All the Amazons were locked up in chains by Zeus. So
So
Diana so Diana still never became corrupted because she basically is, pure essence and stuff like that. So she still never became evil. Batman still had he still did his vengeance, but I'm not gonna tell you why he did it. And again, of course, we're still seeing Superman fighting for the underdogs. So, and basically, what has happened, this whole universe, basically, what has affected and changed this whole entire universe, basically, Darkseid merged with the Spectre, killed the Spectre, went into this alternate universe because it was a new universe being formed after the destruction of dark metal and stuff like that, and basically killed all the pantheons, include because the Spectre is God's vengeance, so he
uh,
basically wiped out like Yahweh and all the upper echelon gods, and now controls the entire universe. Now it is a separate universe from the mainstream DC universe. So
yeah, I don't think Darkseid would kill Yahweh. I think Yahweh would laugh at Darkseid, snap like proverbially snap.
yeah, yeah, but
uh,
in the DC universe though that Yahweh, that they don't have Yahweh as the strongest as like he's not a singular god. You know what I mean? But yeah, you and I know that Yahweh would just snap his finger and stuff like that. So Yahweh, in DC is not the same. He's just like the same pantheon as say what Zeus is. You know, you know
Nah.
what I mean?
Well, and that is a prime example of how like what happened to comics. Comics are really like respect religion, and I stand by. It goes back to like I said, like earlier when we were talking politics. It goes back to really that whole they want Christians to be demoralized. Let's just
Yeah.
call it what it is. They want Christians to be demoralized, and in order to do that, you got to get them to feel shamed by their religion. I think it's a good way to put it.
Okay, I would definitely see that. Give me a second here. Uh oh, did I close that window by accident?
And what's a good way to do that? Have fictional characters stronger than the Father Almighty.
Oh no, I did. Good. Okay, I did not. Okay, give me a second here, guys. Okay, so here's what we have for game wise. Okay, so game wise that you guys can be entered in for. We have Blacktail. We have the Capcom Fighting Collection. We have Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arise. So these I actually have the codes for, so I will be giving you codes. What we'll do is I'll have you, if you're on YouTube, I'll have you I got to figure out how I want to do that through YouTube. Um I might have to have you if you're on Discord, I'll have to have you send me a message through Discord. Um on Twitch, if you are chosen on Twitch, you could just whisper me, um, and I can give you the code. But if you're on Discord, you can if you're on YouTube and you're on Discord, you can send me a message to uh, my user ID, which I will post in chat here. But anyhow, give me a moment here, guys.
Uh-oh.
All right. All right. So, if you, on the YouTube side, I gotta just give me a second here, guys.
Ugh.
So yeah, on the YouTube side, if you get picked for what we'll do is we'll be spinning for the games. I'll spin it for the people to who have entered. They'll go first, and then we'll do the spin, and then we'll see what game you get here. We're gonna try to give wait till a couple more people. Hopefully, maybe some more people will come in. If not, then we'll just spin for the games here, and then like I said, you'll say if you're on YouTube, you'll send me a Discord message, and then I will give you the code. And then if you're on Twitch, you can whisper me and stuff like that. So give me a second here. Discord. Give me a second here. I really wish YouTube had a
They
um.
did right back in the day, but
What's
they
that?
got. If I remember right, they actually did have a messaging system back in the day, but they took it out because no one really used.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So we have neither. Yay. All right. Hype. Hype. Yep. So okay. So I the nice thing is I do like it. It's going to be only like 5 issues for each of the comics. But I kind of like what they're doing. I'm giving it a chance. I know you, like I said, that you're not really buying them, which I know for a while you haven't been buying them, so I've been kind of keeping you updated and stuff like that on what's going on and stuff like that. So they also, on the same time this month in the new Detective Comics, they dropped a updated stuff in Bruce's origin story where Thomas Wayne actually saves Joe Chill's life. He was in a very bad car accident, and he ended up he was going to die, but Thomas Wayne was there, and he actually saved Joe Chill's life.
Mm.
So they're trying to speculate on how that's going to, now they're kind of making it more personable, and I know a lot of people particularly think there's been like some positives and negatives about that aspect,
Yeah, just
but
because well,
there's also Joe Chill also had a woman that was with him in this accident, and she had a baby that Martha took. So we got to figure out. We don't know if that's Joe Chill's son or if it's another, or if it's the sister of Joe Chill. So that those are things we're gonna find out here and stuff like that. But I figured I'd tell you that, let you know. So that was kind of an interesting thing. They also are doing. I did a read through back at Halloween. They're doing a series called Batman Full Moon, and it actually has a werewolf story, and it has both Satana and Constantine in it. And in it, Batman, it's kind of like, once again, it's like the Black Label series. It's like an off label of it and stuff like that. That's been pretty good.
yeah,
Uh,
but just the way they handled the Black Label, they will never be able to redeem that brand.
Unfortunately, that they do have that negative aspect of the game. Give me 1 second here, real quick, guys. I got to use the restroom real quick. Bob, if you want to chat, go ahead real quick.
All right. Well then, if you're going to stick me in charge of the stream, then I am going to be a proper mad scientist and be like, we need to get all the people to get out all their frustrations with puppets. But in order to get them to accept getting out frustrations with puppets, we must first steal their pants. Because, see, a person who is frustrated because they do not have any pants will be more likely to use the puppets. And so, I have a plan to relieve all the world's anger with the stealing of pants and the giving of puppets. Because, why not? I mean,
I'm back. Thanks, Bob.
did you hear what I was saying?
Yeah, I kind of had it on, so I could hear what you were saying a little bit. Um, yeah, I don't know if you guys, what else, I do like on the side here just to give you guys a little story, a bit about myself since you guys are new here. A lot of you guys are new. One of our friends in chat, Neo, who's on YouTube, he's been with us for a while. I actually just got done recently lettering a comic for Neo. His comic is called Shalebin. It's actually one of his heroes called Riserman, which was a really good story. So I know that's going to be in a comic issue coming here soon. I'm not sure when the thing's going to be released. I know he has some edits for me to do, but yeah, he's going to be, he's done that. I am also myself. I am a comic letterer. I do lettering in comics. I'm also a writer. Um, I actually have 5 published comic books called. There are 4 Sporkman issues and one issue called Not Spearhead. It is in our story called Sporkman Goes to Japan, and another one called Sporkman Conventions. I am in the process. I have some stories that I'm in the middle of written. I just haven't been really in the mood to write for quite some time, just with all the stuff going on in my life. But so I also do by day I am a security analyst. By night I do uh, um, comic streams. I do Bible reading. I do have a degree in biblical studies. So currently on Saturdays I go through the book of Job. I read reading a chapter at a time, going through the book of Job, and then I do a comic. I take one of like the bigger comic book of the week, or I might take an indie comic book and I'll do a read through that. Just to finish some stuff that I finished was Absolute Wonder Woman. I've done Absolute Batman. On the indie comic side, I've done reads of a comic called Enormous. I've done a read of one of our good friends of my channel, Josh Howard. I've done a read of his first 2 issues of Dead at 17, which is a religious horror book. Um, and and then of course then after that I do gaming and stuff like that. So that's really what my channel focuses on. So I kind of do like different things. I do variety stuff. So it might be some art, some comic reading. Another, I might do some gaming and stuff like that. Games I've recently played, which Bob, I'll talk with you about that. I've recently been playing a Metaphor Refantasio, still going through Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance, and some other ones. Playing some indie games like After Image and stuff like that on my Steam Deck, and going through playing Final Fantasy Tactics, retro gaming, and stuff like that. So, Bob, what are you playing currently?
Yeah, tactic.
Tactics Advance, actually.
I prefer the. I have the original.
That's the Game Boy Advance version.
Oh no.
So
But
Bob, besides surviving Mars, what else are you playing?
I've been playing a lot of COD. I'm not gonna try to lie and say I haven't been playing a lot of COD. I've been playing literally everyone's fair share of COD, and then some.
So are you getting Black Ops then?
Game Pass has it, and I was just I'm going to be real with you. I was not impressed.
Oh,
I was
okay.
not like
Uh,
it's installed. I just was like the best way I could describe it. All right, I was expect it be like Modern Warfare 3 remaster,
okay.
but honestly, dude, it there was just so many the aiming off playing on PC, right?
Mhm.
It would pick up the up down on my controller, but not the left right. So I had to literally, when I was trying to play on PC for the brief match, use my mouse and the controller because I couldn't full keyboard and mouse because it was set for controller and it just oh
Yeah, that stinks. So, is it let me ask you this. Since you and I do have a lot of the same opinions about DEI and all this stuff in gaming and stuff like that. Is there a lot of DEI in this, or
I
are they kind of going back to the old school Modern Warfare or Black Ops and stuff?
well, I've been playing Modern Warfare 3 Remaster, and that's just Like, yeah, they changed it. It's not like it was. Like, you got the slide mechanics, this, that, and the other, but I'm still having fun. Like, but not just because I just stick to the multiplayer. Like,
Okay.
I just stick to literally either hardcore or the hardcore mosh pit or all the shipment. Like,
Okay.
those are the main three playlists that I do.
Okay.
Like,
Give me a second here.
which go figure. Either you get shot once and die, or you're gonna be stuck in small spaces where you might as well get shot once and die.
All right. All right, so again, guys, if you are new to the stream here and you want to be entered in for the game raffle, like I said, I have 11 games to give away here soon. We're going to give away the first couple games here, and everybody will win a game so far by based on how many people we have here in the chat and stuff like that. So, where we're at on the YouTube side and stuff like that. I'm actually surprised. Josh, Josh was going to come in, not Howard, but animator Josh.
Ah,
But I haven't heard from him. So, eh, yeah. So, all right.
well, he
Um,
also got two little ones.
yeah,
Deal with, like,
yeah.
let get the man's married and whatnot. That's one of those. I completely understand.
Yeah, Brett was originally going to come tonight, but yeah, he had to work, so he wasn't able to make it. And Matt, Matt was going to try to stop by if he could and stuff like that. But hey, that's all well and good. I appreciate them if they're watching. Anybody else, I appreciate you watching. If you're not doing, if you're even if you're not entering into the gaming giveaway, um, I am so grateful that you are watching. So, yeah, so, let's see here. Yeah, since we really haven't been able to chat for a while, I know we were kind of briefly talking last night. Both you and I did see Deadpool and Wolverine. Um, I know that you really enjoyed it, and I was.
Right now, actually,
What's that?
it's in the Blu-ray player right now. Actually,
there was a it was so I'm probably gonna step on some toes here. I thought it was okay. I did not care for some of the violence didn't bother me. Mine was more my issue was more the religious overtone, calling
the
himself the Marvel Jesus and stuff like that.
well, then this is where in some Catholic groups, one guy touched on this. Is like, because he's not actually saying Jesus, he's saying he's Marvel Jesus. He's making it like he is not saying he is the Lord. He is saying he is like the Lord and making a joke out of it. Now, can you be like, I'm not going to argue with you if you say, hey, I like there are still a lot of Christians who feel like you shouldn't joke about the Lord like that.
I
I
don't think
understand.
so. I'm one of them. I don't think you should be joking about the Lord like that. You know.
Whereas I'm like, Yahweh has a sense of humor, and so like Yahweh would look at them like that is
I don't know. Yes, he does have a sense of humor,
look
but
at those eyes and just kind of sigh at.
yeah,
Whatever.
but the thing is, blasphemy is something he doesn't joke about. So
That's
I will push
that's
back on that.
that's the point. That's not blasphemy. Like, he's not saying he is God. He is not saying he is Jesus. He is making a joke that he is the one to revive Marvel right now. Like, it is a very meta joke. He's not, because he, let's be honest,
I know he's trying to break the fourth wall in the joke, because the fact of basically he's the one that's saving the MCU.
yeah,
It's yeah,
and,
yeah.
and it's meant to be very tongue in cheek, and I'm not gonna be mad at him for making a tongue in cheek joke because that's one. I am a firm believer that the Lord created us in His image, up to and including having a sense of humor. And as long as we are not, because the big thing that I kind of bit about this, where a lot of people think saying things like GD or whatever is taking the Lord's name in vain. Well, it's actually not. Taking the Lord's name in vain is specifically saying things with the heartfelt intent of, I am warning Lord for this reason, that reason, or whatever reason, and I am blasting your name. I am spitting, in like, I guess you could say verbally in your face. Well, that's taking the Lord's name in vain.
I
Sitting there, but at the same time, like, I still understand how a lot of people would not appreciate
yeah
you
yeah
saying such things, and while it may not be a sin, it is still disrespect.
yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so I mean, I thought there was other things. Now, what I will say, what I did love was about it was I love the montage of all the different Wolverines because, like, being a big Wolverine fan, I love the fact that they hit, the version, the Age of Apocalypse version of him, the comically accurate version of him, the because that was so tongue in cheek. Like I loved it. That was great. I love that they had Henry Cavill as him, and he really worked. Like,
Yes, like even the way he did the like, you're just like he tried to make himself even sound like Wolverine.
and I like that they had, of course, where the one where he sacrificed on the X cross and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, Neo. And that's from, of course, Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe
As much as I hate it,
and
and
X Men.
I played the John Byrne, Brown and Orange, the John Byrne Brown and Orange.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like I loved it. I thought that was great. I thought that like that element was really good. I liked at the end where he was fighting all the Deadpools because again, all the army of Deadpools and stuff like that. I mean, they are all tongue in cheek and stuff like that. So
You know
like I
that his wife, Ryan Reynolds' wife, played Lady Pool, right?
Yeah, yes, I did know that. So like I thought like those elements were really good, and I thought that I will be honest with you. This is just me. I actually felt what saved the movie was Hugh Jackman. Like I felt Hugh Jackman saved the movie because I did not find the movie as funny or as good as one and two. Like there was just something that was not as funny, and it might be just because it was a more serious movie. I just felt that like I don't know, like there was something lacking in the film. I don't and it's hard to determine what that is. You know what I mean? But
Oh yeah. To be fair, that's how I feel about two. I feel like Dead two. Like I watched the first one, and the first one came out swinging, and I kind of feel like, for me, personal opinion, part of why two was lacking is because Tim Miller really wanted to like do the first movie and then sell out. Like, pure and simple. Let's just be honest. And Ryan Reynolds didn't want to sell out. Ryan Reynolds wanted to make Deadpool like what the fans wanted,
right.
wanting, and the whole idea to him of selling out. It's like, I think Ryan Reynolds kind of understood, if you go the sellout route, fans are going to crucify you.
Oh, of course, because the thing is, for all intents and purposes, Ryan Reynolds, and I think really to a degree, I think Hugh Jackman understands this too. That comic fans want as much comic accuracy as we do. Now we're forgiving that Hugh Jackman is taller than real life Wolverine and
Yes.
stuff like that, and that's why I love the fact that they pun the comic accurate joke and stuff like that. They got that, um, but that's neither here nor there. But you notice they did a very good job. The other thing I think they really did a good job. I definitely felt that give props to Electra coming back.
Huh?
Jennifer Garner's Electra. You got to give it to Wesley
But,
Snipes being.
dude, she's like 51, 52, and I was like, holy crap!
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, look at Snipes. You like Snipes? Like he's in his he's like almost 60 and he still looks good.
Yeah, there's only ever been one. There's only ever been one blade. There's ever going to be one blade.
The
And
thing is, like they kind of had pretty much shelved Blade at this point.
well, yeah, because when he came back, fans were happy to see Wesley Snipes return as the role. It really put egg on the face for Marvel.
Yeah,
Fans were already saying they were not interested in just what they had heard was coming out about the movie. All right, the new Blade movie. And then they get, Wesley Snipes come back as Blade for the movie, and he, like how he put it, in one of the special, he was talking about how this in this one, Blade's kind of mellowed out. He's like, man, Blade's kind of faced things that made him angry. He's been forced to kind of chill out a little bit. He doesn't need to be as angry. And it's like, I could see that. Like, Blade, after just over the years and however long he's been stuck in the void, just kind of be like, you know what? I've done killed it all. I've done shot it all. Why am I angry?
yeah, yeah. All right,
And of
so
course, we can't talk about Deadpool and Wolverine and not mention Channing Tatum's just amazing freaking gambit.
I I I I thought it was good, but there were some issues I had with um
The moment where he went to Cajun,
yeah,
problem.
yeah,
Where you
yeah.
really, unless you were Cajun, you did not understand a word in what you said. But to me, I felt that actually fit because that's the
Mhm.
way Gambit would actually be sitting there in and out between Creole and English.
Yeah, he would.
Like,
I agree with that. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to readjust my avatar here, and I kind of hit the wrong
like,
thing.
and the fact that uh, Channing Tatum was a huge Gambit fan, like you could see it in his face. That was the like that role. You know what I mean for
Yeah, no,
him.
I understand that. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna go ahead. We are going to do we're gonna do the first cycle of game giveaway here, real quick. Bob, you ready?
Alrighty.
All right. So let's see who is up first for their game. Okay, Neo Star. Oh, and here's the other thing, guys. So, if you already have the game on Steam, and you want to spin for another one, let me know. Okay. So, Neostar, you are up first, sir, and we're gonna do a spin here for the game here, and let's go ahead and we're gonna spin here. All right, Monster Train. That is going to be the first game for Neo. So, give me a moment here, guys. Um, I need to
Tourist duck.
I need to pull up. I gotta pull up. Okay, so we're gonna take that off here, off the list here. All right, Neo, Neo, Neo. Let me get you a direct message here, brother. And okay. And if you guys have any issues with the codes, just let me know. Okay. All right, so that we're gonna spin the next round here. Um. Okay, give me a moment here. All right. Now, of course, Neo, you this round you won't be able to get a chance here. So, all
Yeah,
right. So, EF, you win the next one. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna spin this again. All right, so Left, you win Dying Light Definitive Edition. If you want to whisper me, please, through Twitch, and I will go ahead and get you the code there. If you
I
don't,
know.
if you don't know how to do a whisper, if you go to your, let me go here. Um,
I just got thinking about something, dude.
yeah,
All right, so everyone I know is tired because everyone I know stayed up late last night because they didn't want to read. Like they, if they did a repeat of 20, people didn't want to wake up the next morning to, oh, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I'm probably sure that's probably why. Yeah.
Like I'm sitting here like I need to get hopping out here soon.
Well, yeah. If you wanna jump out, go ahead, dude.
Well, I'm going to. I'm going to play a couple more rounds of freaking
Okay.
odd, and then I'm going to hop out. I just figured, just I'm going to say now. I'm going to try to watch my language. I apologize now if I swear. I am highly competitive in Call of Duty, and I am a master ish talker.
Okay. Let me move over here so I can see her. Yep. If you want to go ahead and whisper me so I can get you the code here.
Don't do it.
If you let me know if you do not know how to do a whisper.
I will say this, though, dude. With how thin the top's starting to look, I think it's about getting time to start rock. I'm not sure if I want to go full, like, do the Master Roshi or do the full Lex Luthor, but one of them's coming, I will say that.
Okay.
The long hair is going to go bye-bye.
Uh oh. You talking about shaving your head?
Like, that's what I said, dude. I'm either gonna, like, if it gets any worse, which you know it's going to before too long, I'm either going to rock the Roshi or rock the Luthor, man. I mean, I let's be honest. Part of me is like the Luthor would fit more because I am a big nerd. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And like, oh, so remember
All
me
right.
saying,
I'm gonna go ahead and give me a second here. All right. So, Life, I'm gonna go ahead and whisper you. You should see that come up in your little mailbox up there in Twitch. So bear with me here, sir.
take it, and together we can rule the galaxy.
I gotta just bear with me here.
That's the only thing I hate about PC COD, man.
What's that? What do you hate?
It takes forever for COD to load on PC. If I were to, if I wasn't doing this like in Discord with you, and I would just switch to my Xbox One usually and play it just to avoid all this extra headache.
Uh
Then
huh.
I can use the Elite controller. I'm definitely getting me another like a new Elite though, like one of the new ones and everything,
Mhm.
because I love that Elite, dude. I want to be able to use an Elite while playing on my PC. Just because I love the paddles, man. Being able to like throw a grenade not my index finger but my ring finger,
Mhm.
so much easier because I'm able to like the best way to put it, be firing, stop firing, throw.
Let me know if you get that. Leave, please. Yeah.
uh,
Let me know if you get that. So if you want to know where, again, if you look at your little mailbox up by your ID there in notifications, you should see that come through. All right. So meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and spin again here.
Don't do it.
No, do it, do it, do it. Oh, you already have that game? Okay, I will spin again then. Okay. All right.
Okay. That's funny. So my desktop just did this thing where it dumped all
All right.
the.
Do you have Gotham Knights 2 or Gotham Knights?
Uh, okay. Like, that is
Do you have Gotham?
me?
No, 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 no. I'm talking to
That's what I thought.
Liff if he's got. Yep. Okay. Yep. So all right. Let me send you the code. Yeah, we'll get you. We'll get you that here. Yep. All right. Give me a second here. All right. So I will. Let me know if you have any problems activating the code here. You should be good to go. All right. So we'll go ahead and get that over to you. There you go. All right, we're gonna go for the next one here, guys. All right.
Not all right.
All right. Let's go for the next one. Let's go to hype. Okay, where is my wheel there? Okay, so now we're down to either neither or D is going to get. All right, got to spin again. Landed on Neo Star here. So got to respin here. It went to Neo again.
Because Neo's be like that.
I want to try to get everybody at least one game here before moving on to the next one. All right, neither. All right, sir. Let's go ahead. Let's do a spin here. What do we get here? All right, Capcom Fighting Collection, sir. Let me know if you have that game, and I will then go ahead and
I want to find Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2 for.
oh yeah,
Well,
that's actually on my list. So
no, like I want to get OG, but I want to get it for the Dreamcast. Like that is one of those games. Those two, Power Stone 1 and 2, Wetrix Plus. Need find my like a new copy of Shenmue.
uh-huh.
Like, but I still at least have like Crazy Tax. I should still have my copy of Soul Calibur somewhere. Like, that was one. Like, I still have my Sonic OG Sonic Adventures. I still have my Star Online.
All right. Okay. All right. So neither one. The Capcom Fighting Collection. Good. Awesome job, sir. Good job. Okay. All right. So D, we're gonna spin for you here, and make sure you please DM me um through Discord if you're on there. And sir, you have won Black Tail. So we're gonna remove that, and I will get you as soon as you DM me. I will get you the code. So let me copy that down here. All right. So everybody has gotten at least one game. So we're gonna start our next. We're gonna start the next round here. All right.
This
Okay. All right. Next round. Uh, I've not seen anybody else in here. Are you, Bob? Are you seeing anybody new? Yes,
I'm
you're welcome, sir. All right. Again,
sorry.
guys, if you are new on the stream here, we're doing a game giveaway. Please, if you are interested, please go ahead and message me. And Leaf and Neither, did you guys have any issues there activating the games?
All I gotta say is, dude, you know you have a bad habit of having a brain that immediately goes to references when you mention anyone new in chat, anyone, and then the first thing that pops in my head is uh no doubts, new, freaking oh, turn to Saturn.
uh, DB, give me a second here. Uh,
Oh,
uh, give me Bob. Work. Can you do me uh D? Can you go ahead? I need you to send me a DM, please. I have a game for you. I need you to send me a DM through Discord or through Twitter if you want to. You can get me to either which way. Low Chaos VT on Discord or on Twitter. So that way I can DM you the code. You want Blacktail. All right, guys. I'm just waiting here. If you are new in the chat and you want to be entered in for the games, please send me if you want to join in. I have the next round of games to give away. So again, we have a few more
everything.
games to give away here, and I want to at least get everybody a chance to get the games here. If you are new, please send me your. If you're on Twitch, just send me your name through the chat, and I can add you to the raffle. If you're on YouTube, same thing. Just go ahead and send me your name through the raffle. All right, give me a second here. Okay.
Ah, let's go.
My username is underscore BT. I gotta just make sure there's nothing else on the end of there. My profile. Removed. Okay, I gotta back here. My account.
Hey, baby. Call me. Yes.
All right, so there I sent you my user ID through Discord. All right. All right. So we're gonna. Anybody else? Doesn't look like anybody else added their name in. All right. So we're gonna start the next round. here.
All I gotta say is, you know, my cats are used to routine. When I stay up late, my cats are immediately like human. You know, it's bedtime. Yes, cat. I know.
All right. D, you want the next game here? All right, so we're gonna spin to see what you get here. So you got two games coming here. All right. Dying Light Definitive. Let me know if you have that, D. Uh,
Ugh.
all right. Give me a give me a moment here, guys. I just gotta wait for him to respond here.
Alright. Well, in the meantime, so pretty much, you know how big problem I've been running into on trying to get drunk and everything.
Uh huh.
How even if I right,
Okay,
I
he does have. All right, give me a second here. We're gonna close that. He has that. So let me do a spin here. All right.
but I've been confirmed. It's probably my thyroid.
Okay. That I don't know why that didn't take off there. That should have been removed. All right. Give me a second here, guys. That didn't remove from the last time. Should be one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, seven more. Okay. Persona 5 Strikers.
Wait, isn't that the one that you got with Humble Bundle last month?
Yep. Yeah, but I already had the game. So. So.
Was because now I have two personas, and I'm like, I still have no idea what persona is.
It's an RP. It's a JRPG.
Oh,
All right. Okay, sir. Did you send me a DM? I will go ahead and put that on the list.
that's it. You made the list.
Judy.
Woo!
Why? Nope, nope, nope. Why did that do that? That should not have done. Sorry, Judy.
All right.
Why it blocked the message? I had to double check. Welcome in, Judy. How are you doing? All right. Thank you for the happy Volt Day. I appreciate it. All right, give me a moment here. I got a game here. I got a copy of game over here. Judy, do you want to be entered in for the game giveaway? All right, so we have that going. We have the Capcom Fighting Collection, and we have Gotham Knights gone, and Persona Strikers copy. Okay. All right. If you look on the stream, these are the games I have currently right now. Dragon's Dogma. I have the Dying Light Definitive Edition. I have Ghost Runners 2. I have Jack Move, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy, and then I also have Street Fighter Collection. Those are the games that are going to be added here. So let me go ahead and add you in to the spin here, and let's add Junie in here. Okay, we're gonna give her a chance to win something here, and then we'll. Oh, okay, good. So So let's see. We'll give Junie before we go into the next round here. I will give Junie here her a chance to win one of the games here. All right. So Jack move. Junie, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send you a whisper. Here. Okay. For the game. Copy. Switch. All right. I'm gonna send you a whisper. All right. All right. We're gonna go. Just go ahead and I sent that to you, Junie. Okay. Dee, can you go ahead and send me let me know if you have issues getting to me through Discord. All right, so we're gonna do a spin here again. Gonna remove Jack moves here. All right, Neo Star. All right, so we're gonna remove Neo from here. All right, so Neo goes to runner 2. Copy. And I'm gonna send you a DM here through Discord. All right, there we go. Yeah, I know my mic is being a little wonky. I'm sorry.
Yo, Mike.
Always. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's if it's my laptop or the mic. So I'm gonna be getting a new a bigger mic to use here. Okay, so we're gonna start. We're gonna do the next round here. Okay. All right. D, if you're still having a problem, all right. All right, so EF, you won again, sir. The next one. Let's go ahead and we'll do a spin here. Okay. Thank you, sir. I got your DM here. Accept. All right. Let me get you those those codes here to you here. Give me a moment. I got those here for you. And there you go. Okay. Paste. There you go, sir. Enjoy. Okay, EF, do you have Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney? Okay. Phoenix Wright.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that my shotgun?
So what level are you playing there? Okay, you do have it. Okay, so we'll all right. So we'll go to the next one here. We'll put that back in the list here. We'll do another spin.
I am.
Okay.
Where is it?
Do you have Dragon's Dogma?
You want to laugh? I am level 234. Not even playing.
Oh, you're not playing.
No. I'm level 234.
Oh, 230, 234.
I saw that and I just laughed. Well, all right. Like I said, I'd take a bit of a break though from it for a bit. That's why I was playing
Oh, okay.
Living Mars and whatnot. Something the exact opposite of running and gunning. You know.
Okay. All right. So Life has won Dragon's Dogma. Congratulations, sir.
Reinstall 2 and like actually give it a shot.
All right. So we're gonna remove Matt here. Okay. And all right. So we are down to. Give me a second here. Neither. All right. So we're gonna get Neither and Junie. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Neither wins the next game. All right. All right, Neither, you won. Hey, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Thank you for coming to the stream. I appreciate the support. All
Welcome
right.
to the house.
All right, Neither, you have won Dying Light Definitive Edition. Do you have that, sir? So just to let you guys know, eventually I'll probably do a. Who's here with me? This is my friend Bob. Bob is. I told you briefly about my friend who's also a Catholic. Bob is. He is. Judy is a fellow Catholic. Bob.
Oh, what up? Well, glad to hear somebody else who is a part of the original. Like, not some rebellious little child like our dear friend Chuck. Yeah.
All right, we're just waiting on Neither here for him to respond back here.
I mean, still off though. All I gotta say, dude, I am freaking. So I got another week of. Okay, so let me rewind. Family, like my grandmother and my parents, are going to Florida,
Uh
right?
huh.
So now I'm going to have to watch not just my parents' house, but my grandmother's house as well.
Oh, so everybody's going to Florida.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
Where,
Next week is
where,
suck.
what area of Florida are they going to?
I just my great aunt Beverly helped moving. They're hoping to get there. Like I understand with grandma. Last time, from what I understand, she like saw great aunt Beverly was Union back in the '80s. All right,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so I am not faulting grandma for that. All right.
Neither, are you still with us, brother? Okay.
Man, I will say though, the next 2 days are gonna really suck because they're inventory days.
Yeah.
Got to be there at 9 both days.
Oh
And
man.
like, I mean, I know it's not that early, but at the same time, I'm like, I normally get in there at 10,
Mm-hmm.
and that extra, that like from the best way to describe it, I'm so used to coming in at 10 that the thought of coming in at 9 is like, wait, now I got to move everything back an hour and remember that I got to come in at 9 and not at 10. Like, physically remember because I'm so used to having the 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Let me send this code over to Neither. I'm just waiting for him to respond here. All right. Okay. So we are down to two games. All right. All right. So Judy, I'm gonna spin here for you for another one. All right. That'll give everybody two games.
As a gift,
All right, Judy, I'm gonna give you a choice. Would you prefer Street Fighter or would you prefer Phoenix Wright? You let me know.
take the Street Fighter. You can't go wrong with a game that lets you beat up somebody. Who wants to be a pretentious lawyer?
You want the Street Fighter? Okay, I'll give you. Hey, yeah, that's how you can do a collab. We can do collabs that way. Okay, well, we will do Street Fighter. Yay! All right, so the last game, everybody will be back in the pot to do a spin on, but let me get this over to Junie here. So everybody, just make sure you let me know if you have any issues with the codes. They should be good. Okay.
Codeless Twitch.
All right, Junie, I sent that over to you. What? Then okay, then we will go ahead. D, I will go ahead and give you the Phoenix Wright one, unless you have that. It shouldn't have been. So then I will go ahead and let me send that last one then to you, unless you have it. Let me know.
Lame. Very lame. How dare you break this poor man's heart?
Hey, I don't know why it's saying that that I don't know why it's saying that it's active because it was like it told me I had another copy, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Right now, I'm just finding it funny around with an auto shotgun, just kind of
Well,
unloading dog tag, unloading, taking the dog tag.
so we are gonna close those up here.
We're gonna
Okay.
close this motherfucker down.
Let me get this one through him to here. Okay. All right. Let me let him know. All right. Sorry about that. I apologize. The Blacktail was already. Yeah, one of the issues I have is like some of the games I get through Fantastical, like it'll tell me like it'll tell me like it's it'll throw me back to Steam Air and tell me, oh, well, you already have this activated, and like I'm like, what? I don't have the game. It's not in my library. And then like somehow I'll go and I'll go back in. Uh, yeah, not a problem. Thank you. If you appreciate you guys coming here. Uh, so I appreciate you guys stopping in for my birthday. I'm glad you guys were able to celebrate with me. I thank you. It's was a privilege to let you guys get to know me a little bit here. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out here, and um, so yeah, I want to thank you guys. D, thank you for coming. Appreciate that. Uh, Neil, always good to see you again, as always, brother. And Junie, it was great to see you as always. Keep doing up. Appreciate that all that you do on your stream. You're a great encouragement to me. Ether. It's been great getting to know you. I appreciate it, and also with EF, the same thing. It's been great to know you too. All right, give me a second here. Let me. So okay, we're gonna wrap up. If you guys have any issues with anything, oh, okay, give me a second here. Let me see what's going on here with the Dragon's Dogma here. Undo. I gotta see what's going on here. What? Undo. Copy here. Let me just make sure here. Okay. But yeah, let me. I will go ahead and I will work with. Let me see what's going on here with Dragon's Dogma. So appreciate you guys coming, stopping by. I gotta figure out what's going on here with the one code here. Appreciate you guys and appreciate your time. And yes, thank you. I will definitely uh, have some stream setup questions. It was frustrating tonight. I gotta get some. I gotta get like different like emotes and all that stuff done. I'm gonna have a new uh, avatar coming soon. I actually am going. I commissioned Light to create me a new avatar for a PNG, which is good. Also, guys, Judy, just to do a shout out, Judy does, I believe she does art stuff too. So if you guys want to follow her, if you don't, if you're on Twitter or Twitch, excuse me, follow her on Twitch. She's a great streamer. Ether is also a great streamer, and EF. I'm not sure if you do stream or not. Uh, so give me a moment here. I'll have to figure out what's going on with my code here. But I do appreciate you guys coming. If you are on Twitch, we are going to raid out. I got to see who is on. All right. Uh, Empress is on, so we'll raid out to her. Let's see if will raid out to me. All right, raid. All right, and following, and then we're gonna go to
Bro,
Empress. So,
perfect
Bob,
time.
again, where can people find you, Bob?
As always, you can find me on the Twitters at Brainiac420. You can find me everywhere else at a Nerd and Over 30. Soon to be being switched up to Nerd and Over 40, but we're not quite there yet. But, yeah.
All
I
right.
do, I do need to remember to start posting my TikTok.
All right, and as always, guys, you guys can follow me everywhere at Vol Chaos VT at all social medias, and I am on Twitch and everything. And then LF, I will go ahead and I will work with you on getting that resolved here. And I need to take a look and see what's going on here. So we'll get that worked out here. So thanks, guys. I appreciate. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna raid out to Empress. And hopefully it'll go through this time. Sometimes I've been having problems where it doesn't raid, so let me go ahead and I thank you guys again for coming and joining in. So I appreciate it, and we're gonna go ahead and raid out here. Good night, guys.